At the end of the day, we have to have a system that is transparent, that is being held accountable.
A state senator is pushing for sweeping changes after a WRTV investigation into a Lawrence mental health facility. Options Behavioral Health faces several lawsuits alleging it held patients against their will. WRTV Investigates found getting public information about mental health hospitals can be very difficult. Our Kara Kenny shared her findings with a state senator who is already taking formal action.
We started asking the state for inspection reports for Options Behavioral Health back in July. Here's that request right here. We finally got the inspection reports 4 months later. We had to ask, if it took us this long, how are families supposed to get this information quickly?
When it comes to mental health, families sometimes have to make quick decisions. Elizabeth and Craig Inman sent their 12-year-old daughter to the emergency room after an overdose.
When she told the ER that she was suicidal, they decided to put her in treatment, inpatient. So at that point, my hands were tied.
The ER transported their daughter to Options Behavioral Health Hospital in Lawrence. It's one of 35 private mental health institutions licensed by the Indiana Family and Social Services Administration, or FSSA. FSSA typically inspects mental health facilities once a year.
Do you think their inspection results should be posted online?
Yes.
But they're not. FSSA's website shows inspection results for childcare facilities, including violations, but you will not see inspection findings for mental health hospitals. To get that information, you have to file a formal records request. Even though we asked back in July, it took us 4 months to get inspection reports for Options Behavioral Health.
Who is going to wait for a records request?
Right. I mean, when we're talking about folks who are in a crisis moment, a crisis can't wait.
We shared our findings with State Senator Andrea Hunley.
It absolutely concerns me.
She represents parts of Marion County and also serves on the Behavioral Health Commission.
Should the public be able to see these inspection reports online with a click?
The public needs to be able to have access to the reports in an easy format.
When we received the inspection reports for Options Behavioral Health, they were full of medical lingo and hard to read.
They are not in lay speak.
Additionally, the state's 2023 inspection was conducted virtually and noted 2 staff members lacked knowledge about seclusion and restraint. And in 2024, the state cited Options for missing medical records and recommended they, quote, repair the fence around the outdoor areas quickly so patients can have access to fresh air, end quote. It's unclear what action FSSA took as a result of these reports or if they followed up. WRTV Investigates also found to file a complaint against an Indiana mental health facility, you can't do it online. You have to call a 1-800 number.
And it feels antiquated in 2024 that that's the only way that you can file a complaint. So we definitely need to have a portal.
Patients may opt to call the Mental Health Ombudsman, an office separate from the state that can help resolve patient issues. But we couldn't find any statistics or reports for the Ombudsman office. Neither could Senator Hunley. She and Representative Cindy Ledbetter sent a letter to FSSA asking questions about oversight of mental health facilities, including how do the Ombudsman share the complaint data? FSSA responded in writing, but did not answer that question.
Do you feel like you got answers to all of your questions?
All of my questions were not answered.
Do you think this is something that you can file a bill on?
I don't think that one bill is going to change this entire system. We can do things the right way administratively.
WRTV Investigates has requested an on-camera interview with FSSA to talk about oversight of mental health institutions in our state. We're still waiting. Craig Inman did not file a complaint with FSSA about Options Behavioral Health because he couldn't find a way to submit it online. He did file a lawsuit against the facility, accusing them of holding his daughter against her will.
Right now, it's not real consequences to any of their actions. They can do whatever they want to you while you're there, and there's nothing anyone's going to do about it.
We've posted these inspection reports on this story on WRTV.com and the WRTV app. Take a look and let us know what sticks out to you. Kara Kenny, WRTV.
And we reached out to Options Behavioral Health about the state's findings in the most recent inspection reports, and we are still waiting to hear back. Last month, Options told us, quote, due to privacy laws, we cannot comment on specific patient questions, but our commitment to excellent care, well-being, and integrity remains steadfast. Decisions on patient treatment plans are medical determinations made by licensed providers in accredited, regulated healthcare facilities based on medical necessity and associated legal requirements, end quote.